Hello and welcome to 𝘎𝘢𝘐. Here you're going to find nothing less than genuine, unedited gameplay and fact-based, honest reviews. All that I ask from you in return is that you comment below what your thoughts are on the game and what you liked or what you think is missing from it. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. There's an update, there's more to tell you about the Honeycomb Aeronautical things. This is all coming through in dribs and drabs at the moment, so I didn't realise there was going to be a part 2 and a part 3. To continue on from where I left off in the first video, he says, I flew to Hong Kong as soon as possible to meet with the factory and my new soon-to-be ex-partner to find out what was really going on. As I suspected, things were bad, but I managed to negotiate a deal between all three parties where my partner and his companies would no longer handle sales and distribution, and I would also handle the factory partner directly. As part of the agreement, I was committing to help the factory recover the outstanding invoices by paying a significant premium on the existing stock as well as on the 𝘬𝘪𝘮 production. In exchange, the factory agreed to manufacture the 𝘬𝘪𝘮 despite the outstanding debt, but I had to pay for the injection tooling as well as 50% deposit of the production cost up front. Last month, all parties finally signed the agreement, and I have been able to find buyers for the majority of the existing inventory already. I used the slim margins left from the inflated cost to make sure that Honeycomb staff who were also owed money by my partner were getting paid. Some salary payments are still outstanding, but everyone should be fully up to date by next week. Unfortunately, this has left me unable to prepay for the tooling or deposit required to start the production of the 𝘬𝘪𝘮 right now. You can argue that the customer comes first and that I should have prioritised the 𝘬𝘪𝘮 production, but in my book, people come first. They have mouths to feed and rent to pay. A lot of people are going to have different views on that. Since it is highly unlikely that I will receive the payments for the pre-orders from my ex-partner, I am currently working on several finance deals to be able to start production as soon as possible. How I pay it back is not clear yet, but I am determined that all customers receive the product they paid for, regardless of the financial impact to myself. Ultimately, it is my responsibility that we are in this situation, and I can't expect anyone to carry the financial burden but myself. I'm incredibly sorry to everyone who's been caught in the middle of this and hasn't received their 𝘬𝘪𝘮 order as promised. Sorry, I meant to swap to desktop. Do apologise. I really appreciate everyone who have stuck around despite the extended delays, but I think it's my duty to tell you that you might get the product faster if you cancel your order and reorder it from one of the official resellers once they have confirmed that the shipment is on the way. Funding an order that is tied to an invoice is a lot easier than financing one that I have to pay out of my own pocket. And while I will do everything in my power to ship the pre-orders first, I might not be able to do so. If you do cancel your orders, you need to be aware that you will have to dispute the charges with your credit card company to get a refund. This is getting really messy. Shopify will not issue a refund to you, explanation below. Call your credit card company before you can cancel the order to be sure that it will be refunded. For those of you who have already cancelled your 𝘬𝘪𝘮 order but have not received a refund, you will have to do the same. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but there is nothing I can do about the matter. I have tried. I will send a Honeycomb hat to everyone as promised, cancelled or not. Just have a little patience with me. The online store, which as mentioned runs through Shopify and also manages our faulty return process, is controlled by the Honeycomb entity in Hong Kong, which is owned by my former business partner. When Shopify didn't receive payments for the cancellations, they blocked further refunds and we lost our ability to send out return labels for faulty products and ship new replacement units back. Not that it mattered much, because the warehouse handling the returns had already stopped shipping out replacement products before that, due to, you guessed it, outstanding invoices. You could argue that I should have seen the writing on the wall much sooner, but I kept getting promises that it would get sorted next week, and sometimes it did, which restores some faith, but most of the time it didn't. For the last 2 months, I've been trying to get units shipped from Europe to replace the faulty products, but my ex-partner has control of the inventory and I have so far not been able to get him to cooperate on the matter. I am working on a solution with the factory and they have promised to supply me with the replacement units once I've paid for the tooling on the 𝘬𝘪𝘮, which should be soon. The one bit of good news is that we have reached an agreement that he will sell his assets in Honeycomb if I can find a new partner to buy him out. That's where I'm currently at. I'm talking to several great companies that not only have the financial means to accelerate Honeycomb's growth, but also the technical expertise to help me develop even better products in the future. And I'm very optimistic that one of them is going to come through. I think that's going to be Thrustmaster. Just a knee-jerk reaction. Honeycomb is a great business opportunity. Whilst there are some housekeeping items to be dealt with, the solutions are easily executable. Deliver the Charlie as promised, replace the faulty products, and make sure all creditors are paid before the remaining purchase sum is paid out. Once that's out of the way, we can focus on the future. Part 3. I wish that I had gone out earlier and told everyone what was going on in the beginning. But in the beginning, I expected it to be a small but easily fixable bump in the road, and more recently, I was concerned that it could jeopardize my chances of getting Honeycomb back. But finding a solution is taking longer than expected, and I can no longer in good conscience let this go on without being truthful to you about the situation. There are a lot of lessons to be learned from this, and a lot of things I could have done differently, but hindsight is always 20/20. I feel terrible for everyone who has been affected by this, but Honeycomb is my baby, and I will fight for her to the bitter end. And when I get her back, I will right the wrongs. That is my promise to you. I'm incredibly proud of what Honeycomb has achieved and the products that we have created, but devastated about the situation we've ended up in. I still have big dreams for the future, including my non-profit, the Flight Sim Academy, which through an incredible industry support is going full steam ahead with opening 30 high school aviation STEM centres in North America and more beyond, to not only inspire kids to become aviators, but also help them achieve that dream. Honeycomb is a key part of that plan and will donate 15 complete flight simulators, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie and Deltas, to equip all the sim labs at the centres. A lot of the new products in the development had to be put on hold due to the financial situation, but once I have a new partner in place, we will be able to launch all of those fairly quickly and start the new projects I've been planning, which I can't wait to tell you about. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to my team, especially in tech support and social media, who, despite not being paid on time since things have escalated, have stayed with me whilst dealing with an incredible amount of stress, not being able to help people, tell them when they will receive their products, all the real reason why it hasn't been shipped. They are the ones who were on the front lines and experienced the justified anger of customers who were waiting for their products. If you contacted them, please be kind. They are all dedicated people who would love to provide you with the first-class customer service, but have not been able to do so for a while, to no fault of their own. I'm also very thankful to all of you who have shown your loyalty and support from day one. I hope that once I have regained full control of my company and gotten things back on track, I can earn your loyalty and support once again. I apologise for the poor communication and understand your frustration. While I wish I could provide you with a specific timeline for resolving the issues, I don't want to make any promises that I can't guarantee. However, moving forward, my team and I will provide you with regular updates until a solution has been found, and the one thing I will promise is that it will be done as fast as humanly possible. Please accept my apologies and thank you for your patience. Thank you for taking the time to read through this very long letter and let me explain all the situation in detail. Again, my sincere apologies for Nicky, that's the guy's name, the founder of Honeycomb. Nicky, I doubt very much you'll be watching this video, but heartfelt condolences to you. This must be an awful situation that you've been through, and I wouldn't say it's not any fault of yours. You know, it is. You have to take responsibility for what's gone wrong and how long you've let it go on for. But clearly, your business partner was a rotten egg. And I've seen it many times in business. You know, when you're desperate to get a company up and going, you'll almost bite anyone's hand off who gives you, you know, an opportunity to do that. And, you know, based on what Honeycomb has already achieved so far, it's a fantastic company, and hopefully long will it live and continue to live. My fingers are crossed, but at the same time, I'm a little bit concerned about Honeycomb's future. It would be a real shame to lose Honeycomb. They've done some fantastic things already, and I'm sure they're going to do even better things in the future. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, especially if you've pre-ordered a Charlie device. I nearly did. I thought about it for a while, but yeah, thankfully, I was thinking about it the other day as well. I just didn't have enough cash. It's kind of a good job I didn't, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, my thoughts on this are mixed, definitely. But my fingers are crossed, and hopefully everything will be sorted out very, very quickly for everyone who's involved. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.